we are in a new location.
Yeah.
Different. We are doing a Battle Scars thing, which is where we're gonna
show you some of our interesting scars.
Yeah.
We've got some funny stories.
All of them are funny stories.
Okay, so let's start with Shaylin.
Of course. So I got a scar right here from when I was in 2nd grade and we just got a new dog. I went like this into her face. Because every time she would like go like this. And she'd snap at me and like turn her head towards me and just to like see what was going at her. So I did that once and I forgot to move away and she clonked me in the head. Just ran her teeth in my head.
Okay. Mine next. Okay. Right on my knee. Right there. Yep. That one.
Really need to show them.
Yep. Okay, so I got that one. I was at a school field trip to the museum, and I was with my group, and we were gonna go downstairs, but like everybody just stopped at the top of the elevator, or not elevator, escalator, and I didn't. I just kept going downstairs, and I was about halfway down when I realized nobody had followed me. So I started running up the escalator, and and basically I fell during the last 2 steps. Last 2 steps. I was almost there.
Don't run up but down the escalator.
And I fell, and it bled really, really badly. Like it didn't puncture my jeans. It punctured my skin, and it hit my bone, and I started bleeding, and
Owie?
it was on my jeans.
Put it that way. Okay, so should I do the gun one? Or okay, so I don't know if this is gonna scar yet, but right here I got a few days ago I went shooting with for the first time because I never actually got into the whole guns thing, but why not? So I went shooting with my grandparents like Friday, so like 2 days ago. And nobody told me that the rifle I was shooting had a powerful recoil. So I got here and like the scope was like this close to my face. It recoiled. It hurt.
Okay, so I've got this right here. When I was about 8, 9 years old, I had a really big stage in my life where I loved fire. So I would light things on fire, and one of those things that I would always light on fire was Q-tips, and like usually they would go out after the cotton, but I started lighting the plastic on fire, and the plastic fell, and some of the burning plastic fell on my hand right there, and fell on my pinky too. But my pinky didn't scar since it just barely touched, and it ended up, being worn off.
Don't play with fire.
But this is a permanent scar.
Don't play with fire.
Ever.
Okay, so should I do the kitty one or the stupid one?
Stupid.
Okay, so it's not really visible, but I have a slight scar there from when my grandparents don't like it when I do like gymnastics on the concrete outside, and so I have 4 cones in my backyard, 2 here, and no, I only have 2 cones, 2 here. So I did a handstand like right here underneath the cover, which the cones are holding up, and I fell backwards, and I bent my knees, and my knee hit the corner of one and like sliced it. I could kind of see the bone.
Yeesh.
Do you have any more?
Yeah, I've got a very, very light thing right on the edge of my thumb, and basically, I was angry at my mom because she wouldn't let me go to my friend's house, so I was kind of angry, and I was kind of just being bored since I couldn't go to my friend's house, I was cutting up this little cardboard thing that came in a Cheetah Girl CD. It's a very long time ago. And I was cutting up this cardboard, and I accidentally cut off the tip of my thumb.
You cut the fucking tip off your thumb?
Yep.
Is that right spot right there?
Yep.
Ew. Well, clearly it grew back.
Yeah, it was mostly a flesh wound.
One more,
luckily.
and I don't know if it's visible on camera, but like right there somewhere, I don't know. Is when my cat is very aggressive towards dogs. Can't stand him. He could pwn the most aggressive wolf, or the wolf dog, or God knows what. Not that I'm saying they're aggressive, it's just some of them are. So, she was fighting, he was attacking my boxer, Gracie, who died last year, and in my room, and so I tried to stop it by just like pushing. I was holding the dog back and going like this, and he did not like that apparently, and decided to attack me. He also did the same thing with my foot when our new dog, Nova, was in there. Clearly, he does not like dogs.